Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Just let me know if my audio and video is clear or not. Then I'm going to begin with the session. I think so. There's some issue with the audio. Let me check. Oh. All right. I think now it's fine. Good evening, Anurag. Good evening, everyone. I hope my audio and video is clear. I welcome you all to this Viewpoint 360 session that we do every Sunday at 9 p.m. Okay, so I have I bring up this session wherein we discuss one question. Okay, I gave you the question in the previous class, and I discussed the model answer with you in the class. I discussed how you can write the answer, how you can structure the answer, and if anybody writes an answer, you can submit it to me via the Google form link, which is available in the comment section, and I evaluate your answers live in the class. So the topic for this time is platform economy. I give you a question related to platform economy. So let's start with our session today. Before I begin, if you want to download this YouTube class PDF, you can do it from the Olive Board app. Just go to the courses section. There's going to be a separate YouTube class PDFs folder. You can download the PDF from here. Okay. Chalo, let's look at the question that I gave you. Let's read this question and understand what this question is trying to say. The platform economy, far from being an innovative employment model, is a digital replication of the exploitative Mazdoor Mandi. That means this statement is saying that platform economy, ek to we consider it ki this is work from home, platform economy or temporary or gig economy, platform economy, something very innovative. But this statement is challenging this question that whether it's actually innovative or not. Okay, is it a replication of this Mazdoor Mandi, and wherein you are take exploiting the workers, you're exploiting them, providing them with very very less wages and exploiting them extremely. मतलब जान ही निकाल देनी है इंसान की, like that है ना. Critically analyze the statement, focusing on its operational dynamics and gendered impact. So you have to talk about the operational dynamics, its gendered impact, how this platform economy impacts this gendered, maybe patriarchy, or how it is exploiting these people, how it is exploiting the women also. Right? This you had to write in about 10 marks, in about 400 words. This is a 10-mark question. Okay, so whenever we do answer writing, we follow a particular structure, which is your introduction, body and conclusion. So always divide your answer into three parts: introduction, body and conclusion. Introduction means you're going to set a stage for the entire answer, that what is the statement saying. You're going to justify the statement in your introduction part. Then body mein you're going to talk about these cons and all of platform economy. How is it, what are the operational dynamics of this platform economy. Then you're going to talk about the gendered impact of this platform economy, how you have to basically critically analyze. But whenever you critically analyze, you always provide a way forward. Take care. Don't forget to provide a way forward. Whenever you talk about challenges, whenever you talk something negative, always provide a way forward. And your conclusion should also be on a positive note, wherein it is wherein it is solution oriented. Okay, problem we have identified and solution also you are providing. ठीक है. Apart from that, that content matters a lot. Reading the keywords, highlighting the keywords in the question is very very important, because those keywords which you are highlighting will be mentioned in your body portion. ठीक है. If you have any data, you can add that data. If you have any case study, you can add that in your answer. If you have any examples to quote, you can add that in your answer, and this is going to give you an edge over others in your answers. ठीक है. Now before I begin, we are going to first see the answer that I have received. Okay, just let me know whether the screen is visible to you or not. This is the answer which is written by Janish. I have received Janish's answer. Very good, Janish, that you have put in efforts to write an answer. That's really great. Okay, okay. So let's take a look at this. Uh, Wait, let me just shift this screen a little bit on this side so that it's visible even more. Ha, okay. Okay, so Janish has started off with the answer, the introduction part, which is quite big of an introduction. See, Janish, always keep your introduction crisp and to the point. Okay? Chalo, let's read this out. The platform economy is a business model where a digital platform acts as an intermediary between the buyers and sellers, facilitating buying and selling of goods, services, or information. So, you're basically explaining what a platform economy is. These platforms, such as Uber, Ola, Amazon, and Flipkart, Zomato, provides the workers a task-based temporary jobs, particularly they are known as gig workers. Okay. Critics argue that the platform economy is nothing but a digital replication of Mazdoor Mandis, a physical marketplace where daily wage workers congregate, waiting to be hired for low paid and unprotected daily works. Very good. The introduction is good, uh, but you can make it a little more crisp. Okay? If your introduction is crisp, it makes your answer more attractive. Okay, Janish? Then you've mentioned about Niti Aayog's report titled India's Booming Gig Economy. A gig and platform economy 2022. It is estimated that in 2020-21, 7.7 million workers were engaged in the gig economy, and it is expected to expand. ठीक है. ठीक है. Your introduction part is good. It should just be a little crisp. ठीक है. Now you've written how platform economy operates parallel to Mazdoor Mandi. So you've given reasons for that: income, working hours, volatility. Okay, lack of social security, definitely. Lack of job security, dignity, bargaining power, absolutely very good points. Then you've talked about gender impact, positive impacts and negative impacts. हाँ ठीक है, you can do it that way also. Paid work and flexibility to women workers, ensuring women empowerment. Okay, low wages, irregular work hours, safety and harassment. ठीक है, and then you have written a conclusion. See, here what is missing is way forward, because you've kind of highlighted quite negative points. For example, in this part you have highlighted the entire negatives, or criticism. So whenever you write criticisms in your answer, a way forward is must, a solution is must. Okay, and then you have written a conclusion. Structure of the answer is good. It's just that whenever you write challenges, whenever you are critically analyzing anything, writing the way forward is very very important. Solution oriented answer is very important. When when you write down an answer which is solution oriented, it gives a very positive impact on the examiner. If you are attending the class right now, Janish, I hope these points are clear to you, and next time whenever you write an answer, make sure that you add on these points as well. Okay, chaliye. Now let's take a look at the answer that I have made for you. Let's read it out. Okay, chaliye. So let's start with the introduction part. How can you start? See, this 3 to 4 lines. So introduction should be in about 3 to 4 lines. It should be crux of what you're trying to explain, and it should set a stage for the entire answer. You can just justify whatever is being mentioned in the question. If your introduction is crisp, it gives the examiner a very good impression. Okay. So you can start that the platform economy is often presented as an innovative employment model, but a critical analysis reveals that it is largely a digital replication of the exploitative unorganized labor market. That means you're saying you are agreeing with what is being said in the question. It uses technology to entrench old power dynamics rather than create a new equitable system. So you're justifying the statement by saying that पहले it was mazdoor mandi है ना, it was manually done, but now we are leveraging technology and using that power to exploit the people. Okay, this is what we are saying in the introduction part. Now how is it replicating traditional exploitation? That you have to first mention. How traditional exploitation? Okay, how are you setting a contrast with traditional exploitation? So firstly, virtual mazdoor mandi, it has become virtual mazdoor mandi. It functions like a virtual job market wherein there is massive unemployed workforce. We have so many berozgar, we have so many massive unemployed workers who are competing for work. And when there is a lot of competition, when there is a lot of labor force in the economy, and when the supply of labor is a lot, supply of labor is more than the demand of labor. We always know that when supply exceeds the demand, then what happens is the prices fall, That means the wages fall, which leads to exploitation of the workforce. जब सब लोग काम करने के लिए तैयार हैं, है ना, सब लोग ही काम करने के लिए तैयार हैं, तो हम तो किसी को भी सस्ते से सस्ते में खरीद लेंगे, है ना, like that. This is what work dynamics happen in case of Mazdoor Bandi, and this is in the virtual sense. Then algorithmic control. अब platforms क्या है? They use algorithms to control work allocation, terms, conditions, ताकि वो अपने खुद की profits को maximize कर सकें. ठीक है, the algorithm does the dirty work. जैसे पहले traditionally middleman होते थे, वैसे we have middlemen होते थे, वैसे we have these platforms which use algorithms which act like middlemen. ठीक है. Then ऑटोमाइजेशन ऑफ वर्कफोर्स. अब ये जो कलेक्टिव बार्गेनिंग है, ये इम्पॉसिबल हो गई है, because the workforce is broken up into millions of individuals. Now the workforce is not connected only that they can focus on collective bargaining, that they can put forth their point and focus on collective bargaining. So they are not organized effectively, only they are not organized in a good manner so that they can collectively bargain against the employer. हाँ, unemployment rate 5.2% as of July 2025. Exactly. Secondly, what is gendered impact? Wherein we are going to talk about digital patriarchy, a new form of patriarchy, an emerging form of patriarchy. ठीक है. सबसे पहले तो in reinforcing gender rules. These platforms often perpetuate age-old patriarchal structures by limiting women to historically designated jobs like beauticians, cooks, housekeepers. So now these women still are limited to these kind of jobs where traditionally they are involved in cooking, housekeeping, beauticians and all. So we are seeing that we are reinforcing these gender roles पहले से जो चलते आ रहे थे. Exploiting vulnerability. Companies are aware that many women workers are single mothers or survivors of domestic violence, and they have very few alternatives. जिस वजह से they become cheap labor and they become source of exploitation from the these companies side, right? Then the myth of autonomy. The promised freedom to balance work and family is very misleading. ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ work from home कर रहे हैं, या फिर gig economy में we are a part और platform economy में we are a part, तो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है. जरूरी नहीं होता, समटाइम्स एक्सप्लॉइटेशन ज्यादा होती है. घर तो बैठे हो, इतना तो कर ही सकते हो, लाइक दैट, है ना. बट इन रियलिटी वुमेन फेस हेवी फाइनेंशियल बर्डन, ट्रांसपोर्ट, प्लेटफॉर्म फीस, है ना, प्लेटफॉर्म फीस हो गई, एंड प्रेशर टू मीट अनरियलिस्टिक टारगेट्स कि घर घर ही तो बैठे हो, कहीं जाना आना नहीं है तो आप कर ही सकते हो, है ना. ट्रैपिंग देम इनटू अ साइकिल ऑफ डिजिटल पेट्रियार्की, इकोनॉमिक एक्सप्लॉइटेशन. ठीक है, दिस इज द इम्पैक्ट दैट वी सी. नाउ व्हाट इज द पाथ फॉरवर्ड? Like I told you, that way forward is very, very important. Way forward is very important. Solution is very, very important. Firstly, inadequacy of current policy. The current focus of government on minimal social security is insufficient. That means focus should be that we need to improve the social security schemes. We need to improve social security. We need to, repackage the charity schemes. Secondly, the core demand. The workers' fight is for secure and dignified employment. What do these platform workers want? What do these gig workers want? कि हमें भी थोड़ी सी dignity चाहिए है. We want that dignity. Our job should be a dignified job. ठीक है, our employment should be a dignified employment. ठीक है, the workers' fight is for secure and dignified employment and rights under all labor codes. Not just one. हमें rights चाहिए हैं सब labor codes के अंदर, सिर्फ एक में नहीं. ठीक है, दिस इंक्लूड्स फंडामेंटल राइट्स टू फॉर्म यूनियंस, कलेक्टिवली बार्गेन, कमांड मिनिमम वेज. तो ये सब चीजें शुड बी एप्लीकेबल फॉर द प्लेटफॉर्म वर्कर्स आल्सो. Fundamental rights to form unions, they should be also be able to form unions. They should be able to collectively bargain and command a minimum wage. तो उसमें भी minimum wage scenario should be there. ठीक है. Then the power of grassroots organizing. The Black Diwali strike has shown that there is no substitute for grassroots organizing to bolster worker confidence and conduct negotiations. Now, what was this Black Diwali? Black Diwali strike last year on 21st October, I think. Ha. So these all the women, in the entire nation, they switched off their mobile phones as a strike. कि यार we are being exploited a lot. कुछ करो हमारा, like that. ठीक है. You can mention some case studies also in your answer. For example, we have the Rajasthan gig workers bill, which provides a comprehensive rights based framework for platform workers. You can talk about this bill. Then this Black Diwali strike. This was the first nationwide digital strike in India. So what happened was, these women led gig and platform services workers, they made a union. Okay, this was this woman led gig and platform services workers union. Okay, wherein they switched off their mobile phones and they did not just work. Okay, this is a key example how, at the grassroots level, these women, these people can organize themselves and resist against these people who exploit them. Then you can focus on corporate lobbying also. The joint representations by NASCOM, CII, which oppose the Karnataka legislation. Okay, so corporate lobbying can also be a solution. So you can add that case study. And at last, you can write a sound conclusion that the platform economy uses modern technology to replicate traditional forms of labor exploitation. And the only effective path forward is to secure comprehensive rights based legal protections for workers, not just minimal social security. So you're ending it on a positive note कि ये कर लो, solution oriented तरीके से you are ending the answer कि ऐसे ऐसे कर लो and everything is going to be good. ठीक है? So this is how you have to write your answer. This is the way you have to write your answer. You have to structure the answer in this manner: introduction, body, and then conclusion. Okay? Now, for your next session, which is going to be held next week on Sunday, I have again a question for you related to the small finance banks. So, recently there was a news related to a small finance bank which is. Acha, is it lagging? Let me check. No, it's not lagging from my side. It's absolutely fine. Can anyone else give me tell me if अच्छा थोड़ा थोड़ा बीच में. अच्छा, I hope it is fine now because actually we're anyway about to end the session here. ठीक है, तो let's see the question. What are small finance banks? अब क्या है कि recently there was this name of a small finance bank which is asking for a universal license, है ना, and कह रहे हैं कि ये license मिल जाएगा दिसंबर तक. It is securing a universal license by December, हो सकता है मिल जाए. हाँ, exactly. Ujjivan. Yes, it is the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. ठीक है? Which is related, we made a question over here that what are small finance banks? Discuss the eligibility criteria for a small finance bank to transition into a universal bank. तो क्या क्या eligibility criteria है ये आपको पता होना चाहिए है. So research about this, read about this and write an answer. You can share your answer with me. एक तो Google form का link आपको मिल जाएगा in the first comment. If not, you can also share your answer with me on Telegram. मन्नत एजुकेटर इज माई टेलीग्राम हैंडल, तो आप मुझे वहां पे सेंड कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, मन्नत एजुकेटर, दिस इज माई टेलीग्राम हैंडल. फाइन. So that is all from my side. Apart from that, if you want to be a part of this crash course batch 4 for phase 1 and phase 2, you can join over here wherein you will have live classes, study notes, descriptive writing practice, mock tests. You can enroll now if you want. And if you want an all-in-one regulatory exam subscription, we have flat 60% off. This is the Shera Dhamaka. Just you have to use the code FEST and you can avail this offer. Thank you so much, everyone, and good night. Have a nice day to all of you. If there is any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Otherwise, we are going to end the session over here. Okay, this is my Telegram handle. If anyone wants to connect, you can connect with me. Okay, chaliye. All right, then, everyone. See you all in my next one. Till then, keep studying and wish you all the best. A very good night to all of you. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., I will be taking up the live mint analysis class. So, you guys can attend that as well. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.